Hi everyone, welcome back to Gardening from Square One. And if you are new here, welcome. Oh my everyone, the roses are absolutely putting on a show right now. I'm so excited to share all of these beautiful blooms with you. And in this video, I'll be naming names of roses. And there's a great mix. There's David Austin roses, old garden varieties, newer varieties, a rainbow of colors, and roses that range from compact to tall, and even more heat and drought tolerant options. I've also included some helpful links and recommendations in the comments below, so be sure to check those out and comment to let us know your favorite rose varieties. First up is Belinda's Dream. Now, this rose is a standout in the garden, and it's one of a group of roses that has earned a spot on the prestigious Texas Earthkind list. In order for a rose to make the cut and end up on this list, it has to show exceptional heat and drought tolerance once it's established. Belinda's Dream is a tough, resilient shrub rose that can grow up to about 6 feet in height and width in warmer climates, although if you grow it in a colder zone, it may be about 3 to 4 feet in height and width. It does well in zones 5 through 11 and puts out these gorgeous medium pink, fully double blooms throughout the growing season. It is also impressively disease resistant, making it a great low maintenance option, as roses go. The fragrance is described as a moderate fruity scent, which is definitely accurate. So, with this reliable performance and classic good looks, it is an excellent choice for gardeners, especially those of you who are like me and you grow roses in hot or challenging climates. And if you're interested in seeing the full list of Earthkind roses, I'll add a link to the Texas A&M list along with some pics in the description below. Next is Olivia Rose Austin. This is truly a stunning shrub rose from David Austin that has completely earned a spot in the garden. It is hardy from zones 5A to 10A, and it is known for being highly disease resistant, which makes it an easy care beauty. If you like soft pink blooms with a fresh fruity fragrance, you will absolutely adore this rose. The scent is especially noticeable in early spring, which makes those first blooms even more magical. And speaking of blooms, this rose is a total bloom factory. My 2-year-old plant produces so many flowers it's hard to keep count. Olivia Rose Austin is a must have. If you enjoy this gardening content, please click like, subscribe, and notifications for more updates. Moving on. Next on the list is Rise Up Lilac Days. Now, this is a compact climbing rose that is perfect if you're working with limited space. It'll grow to become about 5 to 8 feet in height, but it stays fairly narrow, so anywhere from about 2 to 4 feet in width. And that's going to make it ideal for tighter spots or small trellises. This rose is a repeat bloomer with charming lilac pink flowers that have a light to moderate fragrance. I think the blooms look beautiful against the medium dark green foliage, and it flowers on new wood, so even if you prune it back, it'll still put on a great show throughout your growing season. It is hardy in zones 4 through 9, and I've been growing it here in central Texas where it can be humid at times, which can lead to black spot. But so far, Rise Up Lilac Days has been completely disease and pest free in my garden, which is a huge win. It's a sweet little performer that just brings beauty and reliability. Next is Quicksilver, a rose I grow here in Zone 8B, where summers get hot, the humidity is moderate, and we usually deal with drought from July through mid-September. Quicksilver is a 2004 introduction by Kordes. Many of their varieties are hardy down to Zone 5, and they are bred especially for strong disease resistance, which makes them a great choice if you're gardening in humid areas. What you may love too about Quicksilver is its stunning mauve to lavender blooms. It'll grow to become about 9 feet in height, 6 feet in width, so it makes a real impact in the garden. It's a repeat bloomer with glossy dark foliage and a moderate sweet fragrance. Kordes has quite a few other popular varieties you might have heard of. So, Iceberg, South Africa, Earth Angel, Summer Romance, Blue Girl, and many more. Next up is Purple Lodge. Now, this gorgeous heat tolerant rose has deep burgundy to purple fully cut blooms with a strong fruity fragrance that really stands out, especially against its matte green foliage. It will grow taller than it is wide, reaching about 6 to 7 feet in warmer climates, and it has a very good disease resistance, which is always a bonus. Even though it's technically a shrub rose, Purple Lodge also works beautifully as a cut flower. The color is especially striking in cooler temperatures. Those deep purples really pops, appearing almost velvety in texture. If you're gardening in a warm or hot area and love purple roses, Purple Lodge is definitely one to try. And if you're into that moody purple vibe, Twilight Zone is another stunning option to consider. Next up is Eptide, a true standout among purple roses. Its blooms are a deep, smoky plum purple, measuring to about 3 to 4 inches across, and they sit beautifully against dark green foliage. As the plant matures, those rich, matte, moody tones become even more striking, really setting it apart from other roses in the purple family. The blooms have that classic old fashioned shape, and the fragrance, it's intense. Seriously. It's the kind of scent that can stop you in your tracks. Eptide is hardy in zones 5 through 9, and it grows into a nice compact shrub around 4 to 5 feet in height and width. It is also one of the first roses to kick off the season in my garden, which makes it even more special. Honestly, this is another rose I cannot imagine being without. If you're into bold color, rich fragrance, and early repeating blooms, Eptide is definitely one to add to your list. Next is Souvenir de Louise Amade, and I have to say this is hands down one of my absolute favorite roses. The blooms are a soft pink with just a touch of lilac, giving them this dreamy, pale pink lavender tone that's honestly mesmerizing. I think that subtle color shift is a big part of what makes this rose so irresistible. The flowers are large and double. They bloom in flushes throughout the season. But what really sets this rose apart, though, it is its fragrance. It has a strong and unique fragrance with a distinct licorice or anise scent that just fills the air. The plant is well behaved, growing to about 4 feet in height with a tidy, nice shape, and it is healthy and very disease resistant. This floribunda does best in warmer zones, so definitely not for zone 6 and below. If I could only grow 3 roses, Souvenir de Louise Amade would absolutely make the cut. It has such an elegant, refined presence, and it holds up well as a cut flower, too. Next is James L. Austin, an absolute must have rose if you're a fan of deep magenta pink blooms. Now, this David Austin rose produces large, lush, rosette shaped flowers that are incredibly eye catching, especially when this bush is in full flush. It is one of the first roses to bloom in spring, and it does well in zones 5 through 11 as long as it's getting full sun. The plant stays compact and tidy, growing to about 4 feet in height, and it has a nice upright shape that works beautifully in mixed borders. The fruity fragrance really comes alive in warm, humid weather, which makes it even more of a joy in the garden. James L. Austin is a reliable repeat bloomer, so you'll enjoy those vibrant flowers throughout your growing season. And if you're looking to create color contrast in your garden, it pairs beautifully with blue, light pink, or white perennials. If you love this one, you might want to check out other fragrant David Austin beauties like Carding Mill, Crown Princess Margareta, The Mill and the Floss, Lady of Shalott, Evelyn, and so many others. If you're searching for a gorgeous white rose with fluffy, almost continuously blooming flowers that are very, very fragrant, Bolero could be a potential choice for you. What I like about Bolero is that it doesn't become gigantic. It will slowly grow to become about 4 feet in height, 2 to 3 feet in width in warm climates with long growing seasons. So I love the way that the white blooms contrast against the dark leaves, which I think looks gorgeous. I grow many of the Bolero. I grew it in a hot desert climate in full sun, and it didn't skip a beat. I grew it here in central Texas in full sun as well as part sun, and it blooms and performs spectacularly in both places. Now let's talk about Louise Odia, a truly stunning old garden rose and a classic bourbon variety. If you can't grow camellias in your climate, this rose is a fantastic alternative because its blooms have a similar lush, romantic look that camellias are known for. Louise Odia thrives in zones 5 through 11 and typically grows to about 5 feet in height and 4 feet in width, making it a lovely choice for a variety of garden settings. The bright medium pink blooms are not only beautiful, but they carry that rich, heady old rose fragrance that is just timeless. It is one of the first roses to bloom in the spring, and in warm, sunny climates, it may even bloom continuously, which is a total bonus. If you're a fan of bourbon roses, another one worth checking out is Souvenir de Louise. Next up is Summer Romance. And if you're someone who loves big pink quarter cup-shaped blooms with a fragrance that stops you in your tracks, this rose is a must try. The scent is absolutely divine. Think crisp apple blended with that classic old rose perfume. It's one of those fragrances you just have to experience in person to fully appreciate. It's a strong, healthy grower with excellent disease resistance, something Kordes Roses are especially known for. So you're getting both beauty and resilience in one plant. Well, that is it for today. What rose in your garden or on this list is a favorite? Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day in your garden. Bye.